I got the defense breaks, but the parry comes in on the molly. The molly does not get pushed back, and I was like, we lost. How the heck do you win this? Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Siege Battle video. As you guys can see, we are back in G1, and if you guys see the unit mark, I have already did my attacks. I did get a 10-10 this siege because we are against the G1 guild. We have 29 towers. It looks like if it stays this way, we'll win in about 3 hours. The red guild didn't attack as much, so if they start attacking, they could definitely prolong the game. A lot of them are very inactive, whereas the yellow guild did use most of their attacks with only 200 or like 70 attacks left. 10-0 with the 8-8 defense rate, so that's doing good. The ones that did well or got some wins today is this one right here. Got 4 wins on this defense. I think a win here, or 2 wins right there. So there's 1 win on this one and not this one. 1 win on this one right here. So I started attacking after 2 hours in the match, and at that point, the yellow guild were winning. They had 15 towers where we had 13. And the one I hit was with the Zeratu. And I like to use Kinky here. However, it didn't go exactly as I planned because I think my units did almost die after my Tetra failed to the hands of Manin. So I believe I do show runes. So let me see if that's the case. That's my Tetra. The runes are pretty lacking. That's my Kinky. And then I had a Vampire Skogul. 100 rest still. Thankfully, the units did get low enough. Because my Skogul's so slow, he didn't get his rock off too many times. But I think with 2 rocks, we were able to get the win. But you'll see that it was very, very close because they had a lot of sustain. I couldn't really go for the Zeratu since that Cookie is on the field. But we were able to survive most of the match, even after Tetra died. Thankfully, they were very low where we were able to get the win with Skogul. I really wish I could speed up these videos, but I don't know how to do that, especially when you just put it on a recording. But yeah, see how they already have health. I just wanted to get 1 more turn off of my Skogul. Remember, it's a Vampire Skogul. There you go, Zeratu goes on that defense broken Tetra. Tetra has 100 resistance, guys, okay? Just letting you guys know that. Destroy is also coming in. Another defense break right there. So it has decent accuracy. Thankfully, he did not parry there, so they are getting lower and lower. Now my Tetra died. I thankfully had the rock. So we were able to get the win. I just had to hope that Molly didn't proc 3 times in a row, which he didn't. And once the rock comes down, they were all dead. Oop. Finally got the defense break, but then it was too late. Okay, I went into this defense next, which is in the same tower. I took in my Fang offense. I show the runes here as well. I tried to show runes as much as possible this video because some people are asking for it. My runes are definitely not that great. You guys have to be smart about it in most of these. This one I was really close to losing because the opponent was proccing so many times. Again, there wasn't much I could go for other than that water cookie. Sadly, I didn't land a defense break, which is a pretty big issue because that prolonged the fight a lot. My Juno almost died multiple times. I guess we were kind of lucky because the water cookie didn't proc much, but it was more of the beta and Retech that was proccing that was prolonging the match, and I almost lost because of it. You'll see it. That destroyer is coming in. The water cookie hits very, very hard. Got the stun, and I was like, this is nice. I could get the win. But my Wind Panda didn't proc as much, my Fang, so I couldn't really look at a window to kill off one of the units, which definitely was a problem. And Juno didn't take as many turns because I didn't want the risk of getting stunned or getting more destroyed. Stun is fine, right? Because it heals the Juno, but the destroy is not fine. And the destroy was coming in really, really strong. So I thought we were lucky there. We got the defense break, but Ritesh goes crazy. The beta goes crazy. Look at that Ritesh right there. Dang it. I think the beta procs as well. No. So it looks like it's going well on my side, right? But it really wasn't the case because they were one proc away like that, and they're like almost full health again. Then Ritesh has skill 2 soon. Yeah, right there. I guess the Beast Monks got okay after the buff. That skill 2 is pretty damn annoying because it heals the selected target plus himself. Sibeta procced right there, so she has skill 2 again or skill 3, whichever one it is. And then Ritesh starts going crazy. They sure procced a lot. There's the parry. Actually, when I was very close of killing one of the units, it kept parrying, which was really annoying. Another parry right there. Another parry right there. See, it's just that one parry that's surviving or that's saving the beta, which kind of screwed me over. You can see Ritesh is proccing to get that skill 2 multiple times. There you go, beta's procced, and now they're full health again. I'm like, what the heck? My Juno is already destroyed to half. I was going crazy at this point. I think it's actually good to record these battles and then talk about it because some people are not happy of me making complaints about violent procs, and I totally understand that, but at least in this sense, you guys don't see it, right? And I get to explain what my thought process was. So again, I start going for the water cookie. I believe I killed the water cookie first in the end because the parry was getting annoying. Still try to get the dots as much as I could. We were just really one proc away from killing that cookie. I think I go for the cookie here still, yep. And we killed. And then I knew I was safe. That got us the win. Cool. Now this was the next battle. Same tower still. Against a Momo defense that had the unicorn. I just brought in my Molong team. I forgot to show runes here, but I think it's not that surprising. What's surprising is my Amelia is on Swift still. I didn't change to Violent. But this was just pretty much free. Right? Very, very free. I had 5 stacks, reason why I didn't use skill 2. Just kill off the Manon with the cookie. And then you just work on the Momo, kill the unicorn last. I guess I'll just end it after I kill that Momo. Bolverk just counters this team way too hard since both unicorns just keeps giving stacks to the Bolverk. Easy 5 stack, easy kill. See, look at that. He did get the stun there. I guess if Momo did drop like 3 times in a row, maybe he had a window to kill the Molong because it has that defense rate. Plus the passive that allows him to gain more damage. But it actually takes a while to get there. And it wasn't on Violent, it looked like, because it looks like it was healing. So it was on Vampire, which is definitely the weaker set in defense. Usually in high guilds, they told you to only use Violent or a Swift, depending on the defense it is. Because it just does not have kill potential. So after that, it was pretty much over. The next battle, I went into another tower with a Cichlid and Perna. Pretty much a G3 defense that we saw but replaces the Chandra with the Theomars. Here I just took in a Lucian team, and I was extremely surprised because one unit survived after the Lucian burst. Dova is pretty much on like 300 something speed, 305 or something like that. Gains on a vampire build, and Lucian is just a fat Lucian, right? I'll check myself. How much damage did it do on the Cichlid? 13. Wow, that's almost a 50. That's a 50k Cichlid on Violent. But thankfully, the Gin did had enough damage. I debated who I should kill, and Gin was the right choice. That Endure buff really helped us to survive one turn. It wasted a proc, right, or a damage turn to the Lucian that actually helped us win. Because if it took both turns on the Gin, who knows, maybe Gin would have died. I was hoping for glancing, didn't happen. Look at that, one hit, one skill 2, half health. But we were able to get that one. Okay, I take another one of these defenses with my Water Cookie, Nora, and Dark Cookie. I like this offense. Although without the deal lead, the Dark Cookie does not have 100 crits, so it misses crits here and there. But it's fairly safe, especially if it derps like that. But the provoke, the heals, the defense break, the invincibility actually allows the team to be extremely safe in many cases. And I was able to get the win by killing off Chandra first. I think there were windows here where I got confused and it wasn't going really well. See that proc? Does decent damage. Look at that. Oh my goodness, half health. I can't believe I didn't remember that. I just keep going for Chandra here, I believe. Or, yeah, the Chandra, right? See, I missed crit. So that was annoying. But we were able to get a proc, kill the Chandra. We got multiple procs from this Water Cookie. But barely any parries. But with that proc, we were able to win. $22K, look at those procs, holy cow. Now the next battle, I did go into that Artemel defense with the Water Cookie. I took in my twins, because my twins are fairly tanky. But I was very lucky with this. I won't go into this defense again with this because I was very, very lucky. If you guys see the runes, Triana, 100 res. Yeah, Martina, Shina. On decent sets that have a lot of stats. Not on the crit damage build, but it's still crit many, many times. Here I just try to kill this Water Cookie, right? But man, I was surprised by that counter because look at the damage. That was one hit. And it already did that much damage. Look at that, 2 hits. I was very lucky by the fact that the team was also not on Destroy. Or at least the Artemel wasn't. I think if Artemel was, we would have been in big trouble. I think the Water Cookie might be on Destroy. No, it's not. Oh, that was one hit. Let's see. He gets the stun, so I'm like, oh crap. We steal the defense buff, the will, but he strips the defense buff right away. So nobody's on Destroy. I think that's the one flaw of this defense. If it was on Destroy, he would have gotten a win over me. There's the parry coming in. Yeah, I wasn't happy. In my head, I thought I lost, but my Triana becomes a beast at a certain point. Let's see if you can see it. So here's the heal. And that Molly kept stripping and hit hard, right? 2-3K. Oh my goodness. See, it hits as hard as the freaking Artemel. Oh shoot, never mind. Artemel is for 5K. Look at this. Okay, one hit, one proc. It procs again right here. Look at that. And it saved me with that heal. Procs again, like holy cow. Very lucky with the procs. It was pretty insane. I think because of that, I got a window and I got a safety net with the HP. Where I was kind of okay with where we were at. The Artemel never got stunned. So it kind of pissed me off. Here I go for Molly next. Because Molly has a guy. Oh, actually, I should have went for maybe the Artemel next. But I wanted to get rid of the healer. There comes another stun. We missed the stun again on Artemel. That Artemel never got stunned once, I believe. That heal block was huge. Yeah, I think thankfully because of their defense buff, I was able to mitigate their damage. And with some lucky procs, obviously, we're able to win that match. If we weren't as lucky, I'm pretty sure we would have lost. It was 100 res on him for sure. Maybe more like on a crit rate build though. I don't know the damage output from Artemel, but it did seem a little low. Seeing it now too, it's hitting for 2 to 5K. But we got that win. Okay, and then I finally went into this defense, which was the last one in that tower. So essentially I took almost all the defenses in that tower. And I took my chances. I was very lucky here as well. So this is why I don't get 10-10s, because I take chances. I like fast games, because if you take fast games and if one thing doesn't go right, you probably lose, right? But I was very lucky, very, very lucky. We really wanted this tower 10. This is tower 10. It was the tower 10 that they took over, so we had to take it back. I got the defense breaks, but the parry comes in on the molly. The molly does not get pushed back, and I was like, we lost. How the heck do you win this? You don't, right? That's what you usually think, right? You don't win this. There's no way. I wasted some turns, some damage here on the water cookie, because water cookie just had the shield and took off that defense break really easily. You don't really see yourself winning at this point. But I did not give up. I did not give up, guys. Do not give up in a siege battle until everybody dies. Because this does decent damage, and we did take the turn, and then Galleon crit for the kill. But Galleon dies right after. But thankfully, our Tiana was extremely fast. I was timing my skills so that I have a window where he won't have will. And I could defense break with skill 1 and maybe connect with skill 2. So here you're going to see me use skill 3. Because he has a 2-turn will right now. So I know there's at least 1 turn that he has to move before he has skill 3 again. I'm thinking in my head. So I know that. I use it. He does move. He now has it if he moves next. I go for the defense break because I lap. I did not get it. I still use skill 2 because I knew I had to put in as much damage as I could. And then I also need to cycle my skills. My Tiana is not skilled up at all. Okay. He did crit multiple times, which actually got me to a point where I was like, freak! Look at that defense break. But thankfully I had that cleanse. He defense break me again. I thought this would kill. I missed. And I thought this would kill, but I failed. And then he glanced. And I was like, holy cow. That's the definition of luck, guys. This one was the next battle. I didn't show my runes here on purpose because this is my siege defense. But you'll see the tankiness of my Riley here. It's a tanky defense, guys. He derped. Riley took only 7k damage from that skill 2 that came out from Perna. It was a Despair Chandra, which actually did make things very, very annoying. I tried to kill the Cyclid. Cyclid was very tanky as well. I don't have 5 stacks yet, so I can't really do much. He strips that. Thankfully, no defense break. Look at that stun. A stun again. Still don't have 5 stacks, so I can't kill the Perna. He proc 3 times, which is very annoying. So I didn't hit the Perna because I knew that I was not going to crit. Another stun. Yeah, it got me pretty pissed off at this point because it was stunning so many times. I just used it because I wanted an attack buff on my Tessarion. I didn't go for Perna because he still had a second life. He didn't have Oblivion. There's no point of killing him right now. I wanted to kill him with the Oblivion, which I failed to do again because we failed to land defense break. There's a defense break on his side. Go for the kill, which didn't happen. Air shield comes in. I start hitting somebody else, I think, after that. Yeah, Chandra. There's the defend. Here comes another stun. This stupid unit keeps stunning my Riley. So eventually, I think I killed Chandra first because Chandra's defend was actually annoying. And for some reason, Cyclid kept going for the cooldown reset on my Tessarion. I think if he went for my Odin, it would have been a lot better for him. But that wasn't the case. I don't know why I did that. I didn't have to do it. But still 4 stacks. I'm not killing that Chandra. I gave him the 5 stacks now. So this was my window to kill either the Chandra or Cyclid. Here it goes. I killed the Cyclid first. Okay, 35k. It was gone. I have 5 stacks again. So this gets rolling if you kill an opponent unit because it's really easy to get the second 5 stack and the third 5 stack. So that's what I went for. Killed there. And it was just really the Perna, which at this point can't win anymore, right? I believe I do get a... Yeah, Oblivion, which got me the win. Okay, so I only need 2 more attacks left. One of the attacks was on this one, which was super easy because I had a straight up counter to it. Unless it's faster than us, which is nearly impossible without a speed lead. Here I show the runes on Garo, Rauk, Verd. You just kill off Shaina first. Shaina is the annoying one since it can do AoE defense break. This breaks the passive actually. Yeah. So here I just kill a Shaina off really quickly. And it looked like it wasn't that fast either. So we outlap, we killed Martina, and then Triana was dead as well. So that was a really quick one, right? And then finally I went into this defense again. This time I took in my Diana, Eladriel, Leo. A rune was off because I share a rune with Harmonia. So I believe I showed the runes here. Oh no, I'm changing it up now. I take a rune from Harmonia. Yep. And then show you guys all the runes. Leo, double will fight. That's my Diana, violent destroy. And then the Eladriel. It was pretty easy. I just had to kill the water cookie and that was it. We have pretty high resistance on everybody other than the Diana. And if Diana dies, we just bring her back, so. This battle is essentially over as soon as that water cookie dies. They just don't have enough damage. And look at that, the dots, it's not tanky. Water cookies are not tanky. So dots do a whole lot of damage. Like that 3 dot made it 50% health. So it healed for 12k, so you could tell that's around the 25k mark. And we got some lucky procs. I just used skill 2 because I'm like, I'm proccing this much, I should just use it, right? Look at that. That damage. And I think we do get a lucky proc here. Yep. We're also destroying the water cookie's health. I'm not going for anybody else. There's no point. Grand Life comes back. Diana's gonna get a turn very soon. Because of the Leo, right? Everybody's attack bar is the same, or speed is the same, sorry. So if they take a turn, and if they give us more turns by hitting somebody else, then Diana just gets to move more and more. Then that was essentially it. I think we killed the Beta next, because Beta has to revive and stuff. And Beta was a lot squishier than I thought. Look at that. And we got another proc. It's on Nemesis, but it couldn't save their team. Yep, on this team I just use a crit rate or HP Diana. There's no reason to go for a crit damage and lose that tankiness. I think it's more important that the Diana survives, so that so that the opponent does not go for anybody else. If the Diana is there mostly for a meat shield if it does get targeted. The longer it survives, the better, because we all know that the Eladriel will just bring her back. Yep, and that was it. You know that this guy can't do anything. I'm not even healing the Leo just in case he goes down to 30% mark, so I can use skill 2 to kill. But that never happened because the Diana just took a turn and killed him off. Cool. So that was my 10-10 as you see up here. And right now, it looks like yellow is hitting back a little to gain some of our towers, which is good. And they could maybe do something, because if you check our towers, they all left like 1 defenses up. So they could definitely hit us back. But they don't have many attacks left. My defense is still the same. My contribution in this battle was 190, and I'm currently first place. Yep, but that was it guys for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to watch If you guys did, please like and subscribe. If you guys want to get account reviews through my Patreon, if you guys want to get account improvements from my Discord, all the information is there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.